Welcome back. So, I wanted to share my experience that I had with the women when I went to get my pedicure done. First of all, they were completely shocked at the fact that I have 8 children. Sorry about my makeup. I just finished my goddess bath, and I'm about to do my facial. Not finna eating. So they asked me. First of all, they were completely shocked at the fact that I have 8 children because I look young and I carry myself very young and youthful. And they were wondering, like, well, I was explaining to her a lot about spirituality, but she was wondering, how do I maintain my youth? And I was explaining to her how my youth and how do I look as good as I do. And I was explaining to her the importance of not only self-care, but the importance of taking time out to invest in your spiritual state. You know what I'm saying? Your spiritual and mental state as well, because that is very most important, because as we all know, as above so below. All right, so if you are spiritually evolved and you are spiritually investing in yourself, it is going to appear in the 3D realm. So this year has been dedicated to my spiritual development and my spiritual improvement, so that I can be able to align myself with the 3D realm and the 5D realm, you know, and I finally been able to do so. And this also relates to what we talk about. In order, like, it's like as above, so below. But when you are in an alignment with the higher realm and your lower realm, you are able to manifest at a much quicker pace. Okay, so my manifesting skills has improved as well. And one thing that I've taken notice to is the fact that when it comes to um, the frequency, the vibrational frequency of the energetic vibrational frequency of money, being able to align yourself with that frequency will allow you to manifest in your life, and understanding the money frequency. You have to understand the money frequency. So by me transforming out of a state of poverty, I've been able to manifest. I've been able to keep things going. In order to receive money, you have to spend it. You know what I'm saying? You have to keep it going. It's a rotation. You know what I'm saying? It's a flow. You have to keep that flow going. So yeah, you just learned something new. Okay, that now. What else did we speak about? Yeah, so I was explaining to her about how I do yoga and how I do meditation, how I take time out of my day to do yoga, meditation, exercise, workout. You know, um, I do my goddess baths. I take time out. Not every day I dance, but most of the time I do. I take time out to dance so that I can, keep my vibration high as well. And maintaining a high vibration is very important. It's very important when you are trying to align yourself with the spiritual realm. And when you're trying to align your spirit, when you're trying to balance the spiritual and the material realm, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna need to learn how to learn how to maintain a high vibration, even during the time um, of tower moments or a storm of any sort. And that's why a lot of people don't understand how am I so happy where I am now. And it's like I'm dancing in the storm. You understand? And it's authentic and it's beautiful and it's amazing and it has strengthened me and it has gave me that much more motivation, inspiration, and fulfillment. You know what I'm saying? To even be able to do what I'm doing. I'm shocking my goddamn self. So anytime when it comes to my children, because my children are in the care of pedophiles, so anytime it comes to when I begin to think about that, you know, I don't allow myself, but when I ponder on it, I don't allow myself to. What I begin to do, I begin to transmute the same energy that I will use wondering and being anxious and depressed. I've learned to transmute that energy into faith and knowing that my ancestors will not allow my children to be hurt, harmed, or injured in absolutely any way whatsoever. So anytime I feel as if I'm about to go into that anxiety or oh my children is here, are pedophiles, and before I even get there, I transmute that energy into, I say ancestors. When I feel that coming up on me, when I feel those stars entering my mind, I say ancestors. I have faith in knowing that you all are protecting my children. Thank you, ancestors. Thank you, Archangel Michael. So by me doing so, I am able to, it's like after I do that, I release. I remove those thoughts. I give it to them. And when I do that, I keep my day going. Okay, so what was I doing next? All right, I'm doing that. You know what I'm saying? So I learned how to dance in the rain, and this is a beautiful feeling. You know, it's a beautiful feeling. It's like metaphysically speaking or spiritually speaking, it's like everything around me is crumbling. It's like walking through a town and you seeing the buildings fall and it's smoke everywhere and it's dark, and because of the buildings that fell behind you, it's like as you're walking through, buildings are falling and are there are a lot of towers that are falling, and cars crashing, but I'm walking with my head held high, walking in faith and knowing that my ancestors are protecting me, are protecting my children and my loved ones. That's the image. I'm walking through the entire storm, unbothered, dancing and laughing, and everyone around me are in the storm and they're trying to figure out, how are you doing this? Like, there's a storm upon us. We are at war. How are you doing this? And that's because I take the time out to invest in myself spiritually and connect to the divine and connect to my ancestors and connect to my archangels and connect with nature. By me doing so, it has strengthened me spiritually, emotionally, and even physically. A lot of what you experience physically is because something in the 5D realm is not in an alignment with you in the 3D realm, in the material realm. You just learned something new. Anytime you are experiencing anything physical, if you can figure out what is not in an alignment with you on the spiritual in the spiritual realm, you would then know that you would then be able to fix whatever physical problem that you have in the 3D realm, and that's where I come in at also. And I'm going to be speaking about that. I'm going to be teaching you all about that as well. How to know what is not in alignment in the 5D realm that is causing the imbalance within the material realm and physically that is occurring with you. So with that being said, I hope I touched bases on everything. Hope I'm not gonna. Yeah, I think I have. Okay. So peace, love, and light. Let me get back into my mood. Oh yeah, that's what I meant to say. Yeah. So today was very productive. It was very productive. I did end up working out. I did a fast walking like 10 blocks. I don't even know if I said that correct, but anyway, I fast walk for like, let's say, 45 minutes. I stopped at every bus stop and I done 10 squats. And it's like every time I went every time I got to the other bus stop, to the next bus stop, I would always increase the amount of squats that I've done. So today was 80 squats I've done total. I'm very proud of myself. I went hard, man. I went hard. A little later, I'm gonna do my crutches, and yeah. So today was amazing. I worked in the morning. I did I did exercise in the morning because I walked from the mall back home. But I worked, I meditated, I went to the mall, I came back, then I went to I went to get my pedicure, then I went to do my exercising, my fast walking and my squats. Came back, done my goddess bath, gonna do my facial later, gonna do my crutches, and that's that balance. You understand? And a lot of time when you are also her problem was that she found it very difficult to quiet her mind. And I was explaining to her the importance of meditation as well, daily, taking time out every day to meditate. You understand? When you take time out every day to meditate, you are balancing your mind, body, and spirit, and also you are increasing your connection to the divine. So that was, I had to make that very key to her. So I explained to you how my day was so that you see how I balance the spirituality with the physical realm. How I began to do that. And this is like, at first I was not consistent. Now I'm very consistent because I understand these times that we're in and the things that are about to take place. So um also it's authentic. You understand? It's authentic because I've started and I've begun a new chapter of my life, and this entire chapter is fulfilling my life purpose and walking in my life purpose. So a major part of that is being connected deeply to the divine, you understand, and my ancestors, and maintaining our connection and being consistent with our connection and with my rituals and things as such. So by me doing this, I am allowed to I'm able to now um live so much more at ease, at peace. I'm worried about nothing. I have no worries whatsoever. I'm not stressing. I'm at peace. I am at peace. I'm at peace. So I'm at peace because of, all that I've mentioned. So I guess I touched bases on everything now. So with this being said, I'm going to end it here. Peace, love, and light be unto you. Ashe. Hatep. And until next time.